Hi, I'm Rachel Bradshaw, and this is Massie Heritage Center's newest exhibit, American Indians of Coastal Georgia. There are so many artifacts in this exhibit that I cannot tell you all of my favorites. So, I'm just gonna tell you my top 5 favorite artifacts in this room, and then you can learn more. Ready, set, let's go. My first favorite artifact in the American Indian room is right here. This is a Clovis point. It's made of stone and it has 3 sides and 1 sharpened point. This is actually the earliest tool that American Indians invented to hunt with. This was invented before they had other tools like the arrowhead or the bow and arrow. My number 2 top artifact today is the atlatl. The atlatl was often made of wood or stone and featured a spear. The great thing about the atlatl is that the atlatl could launch the spear into the air, which made hunting easier, especially hunting those smaller and fast-moving animals like the rabbits, the deer, and the turkey. The atlatl was invented after the spear, but before the bow and arrow. My third favorite artifact is this fishing weir. It's woven like a basket, and it could be woven using palm leaves, sticks, bamboo, grass, and it was used to catch fish, shrimp, oysters, mussels in the rivers. The Creek and the Cherokee people really used these fishing weirs to provide food for their families. My fourth top artifact is this dugout wooden canoe. This dugout canoe is made from one single tree branch. It's been set on fire to soften the wood and then carved out in the center using oyster shells to make the center hollow part of the canoe. This canoe floats on water and was a great tool for transportation for the Creek and the Cherokee people along all the river and waterways in Savannah, Georgia. This map shows us where all the American Indian villages were located in the Savannah area. Each American Indian village is represented by a color square. So if you look at this map, you can notice that most of the American Indian villages were located very close to a river or waterway, making the fishing basket and the dugout canoe even more useful for the Creek and the Cherokee people. Last but not least is my 5th favorite artifact, and this is the mortar and the pestle. This is made of stone. It's 2 pieces, and you know what? This is actually one of the oldest tools ever invented. Historians believe that people have been using a mortar and pestle for as long as there have been people on Earth. So what do you think they use a mortar and pestle for? Yeah, they used a mortar and pestle to mash up things, to grind things. Even in today's world, mortar and pestles are still popular. Can you think of anything that we might use mortar and pestles for today? If you said things like guacamole, or making salsa, or grinding herbs, all of those things use modern mortar and pestles. So, what I want you to do now, go into your kitchen and ask your family if you have a mortar and pestle. A lot of people have them in their kitchens to make things like I just said, guacamole, hummus, salsa. You can grind up really hot peppers and make spicy hot sauce. So go search through your kitchen because you might actually have something very similar to this ancient American Indian artifact that we have in our exhibit here at Massie.